Hi Libra, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and darlings, this is your WTF reading for the beginning part of October. I did promise you some changes on the table which have happened. Absolutely loving the table. There will be some more added before Halloween, Samhain, All Hallows Eve, whatever it is that you want to call it. Oh, it's ran the wrong way. So I am switching it up. The crystals I've put on the table as well are very indicative of this time of the year. Yes, there's been a few changes. I've added some decks for the October readings. So we are going to be using for your energy card the Season of the Witch tarot deck, but this time we are using, can you see that? Look at that, that's a beautiful deck. We're using the Samhain deck and not the Mabon deck. We're also using this beautiful deck, which is the Green Witch Oracle, which will be your knowledge and wisdom at the end. I've also added the Familiar deck, the Witch's Familiar deck. For those of you who've been around for a long time, you would have seen me use the Blessed Bee deck. That is the same people. We've also got the Witch's runes as well. I hope I didn't knock that too badly. So let's get on with your reading. We're going to start with your energy card. Hope everybody's okay. The readings so far have been massively interesting. A lot of cleansing and clearing. All the planets have gone direct. And especially Mercury, we're all sort of feeling a little bit less. When it went direct last week, I don't know about anybody else, but I think that Libras felt this more than anybody else. When it went direct last week, I felt like I had the biggest hiccup throughout the whole of the Mercury retrograde, and it made me quite ill at the weekend. And it was like, yes, I know you've gone direct, and I know we're in shadow, and yes, I know all of that stuff. But it just seemed like those last couple of days were the absolute pits. Absolute pits. So, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, all planets are now nicely direct. However, we have, I think it's an eclipse, isn't it, that we've got coming? We had one at the beginning of the year in Aries. We've now got one coming up in Libra. So, yeah, it's all happening, my darling. So, your energy cards are rooted. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being. Oh, tear. Sorry. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged into the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. You know what this is. I know what this is. It's telling us that although we're Libras, we need to stay rooted and grounded. It's the number 34. Break it down, it's the number 7. It is options, choices and blessings. And darlings, if you have already found the magic within, if you already love yourself, have healthy boundaries and all of that, and you honour yourself, you are honouring the ancestors that passed before you. And that's what they are talking about. They are talking about, it's a blessing in disguise, this. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being. So what they're saying is that you were produced from magic, from a long line of magic, and they just don't want you to tear that away from yourself. You know your magic. You know you have the Midas touch. You know that as a Libra that you're a bit of a procrastinator, but oh my God, when you make those decisions, are they mightily powerful? And it's saying stay rooted, stay connected with the magic energy of the ground. That it's hugely beneficial. And if you are one of those people that's like me, I'm like a whirling dervish, I'm always in the air about something, make yourself a nice big copper coil, and just swirl the copper around. And what I do is I put either a cork or something that's a bit softer on the end so you don't rip your feet. But I put that on the ground wherever I am, and then I stand on it, because the copper is a conductor, and the copper actually will help you conduct the energy up through your feet. Massively beneficial. Spider, number 37, which is a 10. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of another one. What a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. You are the weaver of words. You have weaved your own story. You are going to be able to weave your own ending, your outcome. You are going to be able to do that. You are going to weave your own outcome. That is beautiful. So yeah, so the ancestors, they just want you to know not to tear the magic, the roots that are within you. And then you have got that weave. I love that weave card. That is beautiful. And I do get that a lot of you are not tame. You're not the good little girls. You're not the, oh, you know, you need to do as you're told. You sort of like, fuck off, I'm not doing as I'm told. I was always one of those. I was forever in trouble. Forever in trouble. I still am. I still open my gob just when I think I've got things down to pat, because other people can misinterpret things and I don't like it, and I will say so, and it doesn't bode for a peaceful life, I have to say. But be the spider, my darlings. Weave that web, because it is your story and you can unfold the outcome as you want it to be. So, my darlings, oh, somebody's working hard. Oh, Libra. Well, this is unwinding pretty nicely. What's out of Libra's hands? Reconnecting to the true you. Okay, darling. So, what have you been working on, Libra? Number 7, 7 of Pentacles. Options, choices and blessings around career, money and home life. Diligently working. You are the craftsman. You have crafted your way through whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter what it is that you do, but you are crafting your way through it. You are honing and polishing your craft. Now, there are some options to be had. It's up to you whether you take them all, take one, entirely up to you. But I kind of get that maybe as the as the craftsman, you're at the crossroads becoming the master craftsman. I think you know it in your bones, but if you've been looking for that one step up or step further on, and you've been doing that in the retrograde, it will be so much easier now all the planets have gone direct. Have faith in your abilities. Have faith that you can do whatever it is you set your mind to do. It is powerful, massively powerful. Yes, it's hard work. Yes, it's hard slog, but it will bring the money in and it will stand you in good stead. It really will. Just stand your ground, darlings. Facing your fears and taking your power back. Oh my God. What did I say about the master craftsman? You'll find out in a minute. 6 of Chalices, facing your fear. Who is it that you're worried about coming back to have a chat with you? Someone from your past. 6 of Chalices, you know this is in love, but I get that it's kind of like it's bittersweet for you, because I get that you were the injured party and the other person may be coming forward with an explanation. There's a canary in the cage, and once it's released, there's no putting it back. But there may be an explanation as to something that happened. All I'm going to say to you is give them fair hearing. Don't make hasty decisions about what it is that you hear. I mean, obviously, if it's way out there and it sounds like it's a load of bullshit, probably is, and your gut feeling, you have to go with your intuition. But I am kind of getting that this will be a nice, softly reunion. And what you do with that at the end of that is up to you. But I do get that you are... It's kind of facing your fear in one way, because I kind of think that you think that either you did something wrong or you weren't good enough. There was something that left you with a bitter taste in your mouth. And either or, the other person had no right to leave you feeling like that. They really didn't. So in behind this is the Knight of Athame, bringing in those messages thick, fast and furious. There's a message waiting to drop on your doorstep. There's a message waiting to come through either social media. I do get that this person has lost your details. And I get that they've kind of been searching for you for a while. And when they do, these messages will come in really quickly. And I have to say, with this knight as well coming in, who the fuck wants a knight? You want a king or a queen? But as they come in to give the messages, they kind of speed off out again. And it's going to leave you a little bit more confused. Take it for what it is. Know that you're the one that is actually in that saddle. You're the one holding that Athame. You're the one that can decide whether the messages have got any meaning or whether you're going to cut the fuckers out and just walk on by. Taking your power back. Look at this. What was I saying about the 7 of Pentacles and crossroads of being the master craftsman? Here you are. 8 of Pentacles. You are the master craftsman. You have done your due diligence. You have done everything you need to do. You've left the door open for opportunities. You've got the butterfly tree just outside the door for good luck. And here you are chiseling away quite happily, making your pentacles, making things count. honing in those skills for you to make that transition from where you've been in the last few weeks to where you're going. But facing your fears first, you've got to release that shit in order to get to this nice bit. Just release it. If it's not serving you, don't go there. If it's not what you want as an outcome, tell them to fuck off. Cut them out. Get rid of them. But if it's something that, I have to say, if it is something that really hurt you, if you felt not good enough, or you felt that you'd done something, you need to listen to their side of it to understand that it was nothing to do with you. You were good enough. They thought that they weren't good enough. You were everything that they wanted, everything that they expected. And then when they had it in their hands, they were like, shit, I'm out of here. I'm off. And do you know, it's a maturity thing, isn't it? And I'm not just talking about people being young and people making mistakes like that, because we all do when we're young. But even old people make stupid fucking mistakes like this, especially people that have been in very long-term relationships and they suddenly find themselves back on the market again, and they're in a sweetie shop all of a sudden, and they're making the mistakes that they should have made back in their teens and their 20s. But because they got into a relationship really early on, they never experienced that kind of being released from a situation, and then the other person literally saying, well, I'm off, keep your 6 of cups, I'm not interested, you can keep them, hope you have a great time, you know, go for your life, all of that stuff, but I'm cutting you out. So darlings, facing your fears is literally this reunion, because that's my reunion or reconciliation card. This is my fast messages, coming in, going out, whatever it is. And it could be a really quick conversation. It could be that they tell you who they are, and you go, oh, really? Bye. Put the phone down and you block them. It could be as quick as that. That's what quick messages are about. But it could also be intuitive messages. You could be thinking of that person for some unknown reason. You could see a name on a street sign or on a number plate, or something has triggered you to think of that person, and it's fleeting. It is absolute. You think about them for that split second and it's fleeting. It passes. So you need to deal with this, my lovelies, you do, because you have got this craftsman to master craftsman thing going on. And I kind of get that holding on to something from the past is maybe holding you back from what it is that you actually really want out of life. So, you know, have a real good think about what it is that you want to do about this situation. So, my darlings, manifestation, wish fulfillment, why it may be fucked. It's not fucked, is it? You've got the Earth Mother in your reading. Now, you've been told to stay rooted, and that means grounded, not to tear away the magic that's instilled into your very being. And in she comes, the Earth Mother Gaia. She comes in with the full belly. She comes in with the message that you are loved and comforted, that there is a cornucopia that is bringing in abundance for you. Now, you could be experiencing a pregnancy around you. You could be experiencing little kids around you. Or it could be that you are about to birth or create a whole new scenario for yourself. Maybe a new business, maybe a new job, maybe, but there is a creation and a birthing that you are manifesting that it's not that far away. You've just got to have the courage of your convictions that you can go from there to there. and that is the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles. So, my darlings, your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. You need to be yourself, Libra. Number 11, standing stone. This is natural justice. This is you. Look, you've got the scales. This is you. In other decks, I think this is judgment. Or is it justice? I can't remember now, but in this, it's the standing stone. You are rooted and grounded really well. You bring those scales back into balance with ease for just about everything and everybody around you. You are very good at doing that. You've got the harm none message because that's what you believe in. You believe in walking through life, and as long as you harm none, you won't do that bad. Highly protected, highly intuitive. The labyrinth is clear. Natural justice is coming in. And in behind that, 2 major arcanas on your movement and journey. The Wheel of the Year. There is a cycle coming to a close and a new cycle is about to begin. Luck is definitely on your side. Hugely on your side. Don't be tempted to spin that wheel any faster. Allow things to come into you naturally with the natural justice. You know what I'm talking about. This is going to hit home. If this is for you, it will hit home that you are trying to push something on and you don't need to. What can you do about this situation? You've got the 9 of Chalices. There is nobody else in this picture apart from you. This is you doing it for yourself. The person or the thing that is reflected back to you in that crystal ball is your good self. All your loved ones, all of your aspirations that are in the chalices behind you, they're in the upright. They are adorning you. They are your ornaments. You're the fire for passion and desire. This is something you really want, Libra. This is a 9. This is manifestation and wish fulfillment coming round. Just let it come to you. You have worked so incredibly hard to get where this is. Just let this do its job and this will happen really naturally because you are just reflecting yourself back the whole time. You are your manifestation. You are the thing that you've been seeking. You are the answer that you've been seeking. You've just got to have the faith in yourself that that is the truth. So what's out of your hands? What can't you do anything about? What the universe is helping you with is the feeling that there's been a fucking disaster. The wild hunt, you've shone a light into this hunt, into this chaos, and it's either uncovered a truth or an untruth, and it doesn't sit well with you. It doesn't sit well with you, and you've got a choice to make. Either you can rebuild this, or you can take some of the stones away from you that mean something and go somewhere else and rebuild your life. Because I have to say right now that the falling stones have been falling for a while. You know this. You know there's been a crumpling. But I'm getting it's not of your doing. It is not of your doing. It's that light that you shone uncovered something that just doesn't sit well with you. It really doesn't. And the universe is on your side over this. They're saying, okay, yeah, we've got this. We understand this. But you really need to make the decision around this. And then you've got the 6 of Pentacles. Now, the 6 of Pentacles is giving and taking with dignity and grace. And if you've been giving an awful lot, you should now be taking, and vice versa. But it's also about equality. These 2 women equally have gone to each other. One has got either some heather or some flowers, and the other woman really wants to purchase them. So there is an honest exchange going on between them. However, the person that's standing to one side believes that he should get a cut of whatever the other person is making. He's got his dice in his hand. He's taken the chance of putting his hand out to see what he's going to get out of this. So just be careful if you are signing contracts or you are making agreements with people, that you know what it says in the fine print. Because I would hate to think that you've gone from this to this, like the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles, and then somebody comes along lesser with the 6 of Pentacles. They are below you with the 6 of Pentacles. You're doing everything with dignity and grace, just as you should do. And in they come going, oh, I want my cut now. Be careful. They are a shyster. They are not somebody who is going to take no for an answer, but they are a shyster. So scream loud enough, they will fuck off. Reconnecting to your true self, Libra. You have the Witch. Really? After those cards, you've got the Witch. Number 1 in the deck. She's here to remind you to take things back to basics. She's here to remind you that the magic is within. She's here to remind you to protect yourself on all levels. And she's here to remind you to work with the elements, because that's where it's absolute magic. So that's earth, air, fire, water. Add a bit of spirit, add a bit of salt. You got a fantastic recipe. Just know that it is back to basics, love. Go back and learn some of your stuff again. So if you're doing the law of attraction, go back and do a recap. Maybe reword some stuff. Instead of using the I am affirmations, start using the chakras further up. Like with the heart, I feel. With the throat, I speak my truth. With the third eye, I see. With the crown, I understand. Do you see where I'm coming from? Just go back to basics and recap what it is that you're doing. If you are doing any other spiritual stuff, just know you need to go back to basics. You really do. I was really resistant in adding cards again, and I couldn't work out why. And it's because I suddenly had this feeling that perhaps I didn't know as much as I thought I did. As an intuitive reader, honestly, we all go through it. We all go through those bits of doubt that, you know, we're not good enough. We are. You just have to keep reminding yourself about that and weave that web for your own benefit. So right in behind the Witch, you've got the 5 of Athames. Darling, so who is this person? This person is the one that's standing over you going, try this one, have this knife. And you're going, no, 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 I want that Athame. I don't want the one, I want that one. And you're going, no, 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 no. You need to try. Darling, make your own mind up. That's what the universe is saying. You have got to be a little bit stronger, a little bit more determined in yourself and not so much of a procrastinator. So go back to basics, and once you've made your choice, stick to it. Don't let other people come in and try and hustle you into believing that their way is better, or even worse, it's their way or the highway, because it's not. It's your way or the highway, I have to say, because the Athames, again, is about cutting out what no longer serves you. And right at the end of the reading, what have you got? The Ace of Athames. New beginning, potential new beginning, drawing that energy down from the universe, allowing your seeds to go off to be grown, understanding that you wield the knife. You think about it, the air signs are the only creatures in the tarot that have a weapon. They're the only ones. They're the only ones. So it's our job to cut out the fucking nonsense, the bullshit and the bollocks. Get rid of it. And you know my story with the dandelions. They are the first food that our bees look for when they come out of hibernation. And I'm kind of getting that that's what they're saying to you. The dandelion has so much to offer us, from the root to the leaves to the flowers. Harvest dandelions if you see them. cut them up into different sections and keep them going because they are so damn good for you. But draw that energy down. Use it to cut out what no longer serves you and allow your seeds to go off to grow. What's hidden from you, what's not far away, but not immediately in front of you. 2 of Chalices. This is a celebration of a couple. Now, it could be a loving, caring couple, no doubt. It could be a sibling, it could be a cousin, a friend, it could be a business partner. But there are celebrations just ahead for you. Very nice. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult than this, but it isn't. There, just heed that wild hunt, because there is nothing you can do about it. It is going to unfold how it unfolds. Just be careful of the shyster and then go back to basics. Right, can I have some knowledge and wisdom for Libra, please? For October, thank you. Oh, Libra, what have you got? Nice. Number 15, 6, happiness. Look at this potion, love potion. Marjoram. Oh, I think that's Gemini, but you've got fire in this. There could be a love interest with a fire sign. Very interesting. Affection. Oh my God, you're going from happiness to affection. Little putty cat in the mirror. Do some mirror work. If you've never done mirror magic, go and do some. Go and look at yourself in the mirror. Go and scry in the mirror. It's wonderful. Sorrow, affection. Somebody's coming in. Somebody is coming in. And you're an affection that you have. I'm getting that you've wanted for a very long time. Oh, you've got the Earth Mother already in this. You've also got Apple, which is indicative of the Earth Mother. Look, you've got the triple face. Some people say it's the moon. I say it's the triple face of the goddess. Maiden, Mother and Crone. This is a water sign. Apple, continuance. This is not going to end. This is going to be a continuance. It's also going to be a continuance of something that you thought you'd left behind. Oh, so let's get your familiar or familiars out there. These are going to be animals that they want you to consider doing some work with or be aware of. They don't have to be in physicality. They can be totem animals, or they can be token animals that you work with in your meditations or your affirmations. Thank you. Oh, you've got that card as well. Who got revenge? Wasp. Revenge. Don't get caught up in it. If there appears to be some sort of vengeance going on, don't get caught up in it. Do not plot and plan to revenge somebody. You will massively miss out if you do. Oh. Okay, so how did we go from all that nice stuff to this? Goblin, malice. I think you've got some work to do to release. Or somebody has. If this isn't If this isn't you, it's going to be the person in your reconciliation. Because the rest of the reading has been heavily weighted on you. Don't bear any malice. It will eat you alive. Revenge will eat you alive. It really will. But I'm saying that as if it is either you or them. It will eat people alive. So be the best person you can be in this situation. Give them that chance to say what they want to say. And then I would ask them outright if this is a revenge call, if this is in malice. Are they coming back because they think, you know, they've got their knickers in a twist, basically? Elf. This is more like you, Libra. Mischief. Who's going to be naughty? I kind of get that if this person does turn up in this energy, the mischief that you could play around this is immense. Don't be tempted. Do not be tempted to do that. Let it go. Let go of that. Look at the energy that's above, the knowledge and the wisdom, and that's in your headspace. Look at that. Compared to that, I know which one that I would opt for. I would opt for the top three. And I certainly, if there is somebody around you that is being bad-mouthed against you, if there is somebody around you that talks ill of you, you really need to let them go. Because it's almost like the Five of Wands, where they come in and they can make magic or they can make mischief, and they are making fucking mischief. So just know, if this person is around you or they're coming in towards you, steer clear of them. Steer clear of them. You don't need that. And this could be connected with this tower, with this wild hunt where you've shone the light into something and it has shown you a truth or an untruth. Very related to that. And it could be that you're just going to have to say to the universe, look, you know best, you fucking sort this out, because I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want this in my life. This is not an energy that I want to stoop to. I want to be in the high vibrational energy, not the low vibrational energy. Wow. Do you know something? I wasn't going to, but I'm going to get a clarifier. Can I have a clarifier, please, for the witches' familiar cards, revenge, malice, and mischief? Six of Wands. Oh, someone's jealous of you, my darlings. Someone is... What was I saying about the Five of Wands? Look, it turns up at the bottom of the deck. Someone's jealous of you. Someone is seeing this unfolding and they are as jealous as fuck. The green-eyed monster is coming out. You are riding high. You are popular. You are in the middle of celebrations with friends, family, community. You're about to be a high flyer. You are about to succeed, going from this Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles, and then you're going to move through. But there is somebody who is the green-eyed monster around you. You're going to be attracting all sorts of people from all walks of life. Your life is going to be so enriched. But you have got one person who is the green-eyed monster, and it is coming out. Don't allow them to unroot you. Don't allow them to take your Earth Mother away. Don't know if you can see that, but when I did get the wrong set, didn't I? I mean, this is just, I can't see anything on that. Squiggly lines, like the three waves. And that says flight. Oh, it's flight. It means flight. I had it upside down. It means flight. Okay. Movement, communications and information. Travel of all kinds. Ooh. That's nice. Where are you going on your broomstick? Darling, you are high vibrational energy. Don't let their energy drag you down. Libra, wherever you are in this world, I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing everything that you need to do. Have a very happy birthday for this month, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.